The situation took a political turn when Julius Malema, leader of the economic freedom fighters, publicly defended Adetshina. Malema, known for his Pan-Africanist ideology, condemned the xenophobic backlash against her and emphasized the importance of African unity.
South Africa should welcome all Africans regardless of their nationality. The treatment of Adetshina was a disgrace to the country.
Malema's comments, however, were divisive. While some praised his stance as consistent with his vision for a united Africa, others criticized him for appearing to prioritize foreign nationals over South Africans.
We must stand together as Africans, rejecting xenophobia and embracing unity.
Detractors accused Malema of undermining South African sovereignty and neglecting the interests of South African citizens, particularly in a nation grappling with high unemployment and economic challenges. The controversy surrounding Malema's support for Adetshina further polarized public opinion in South Africa. On one hand, his supporters saw his actions as a reaffirmation of Pan-African ideals and a rejection of xenophobia. On the other hand, critics argued that his focus on foreign nationals was misguided, particularly at a time when many South Africans feel that their own needs are being overlooked. While Adetshina's journey in South Africa ended in controversy, the Miss South Africa 2024 pageant nonetheless made headlines with the crowning of its first ever deaf winner, Mia Le Roux. This victory was historic, not just for Le Roux personally, but for South Africa as a whole.
Overcoming significant odds to win the title, I defeated 9 other finalists.
Le Roux's victory is significant for several reasons. As the first deaf person to win Miss South Africa, her success symbolizes progress in the inclusion of people with disabilities in mainstream society. Her win has been celebrated as a milestone for the disabled community, demonstrating that beauty and talent are not confined to conventional standards.
My success is a beacon of hope for many challenging stereotypes and promoting greater diversity within the pageant industry.
Beyond her personal triumph, Le Roux's victory has broader implications for South Africa. It highlights the country's evolving attitudes toward inclusivity and the acceptance of diversity in its many forms. The pageant organizers and the South African public have been praised for embracing this shift, showcasing that beauty and grace can transcend physical abilities. Following her departure from South Africa, Chidimma Adetshina returned to Nigeria, where she received a warm welcome. Her decision to compete in the Miss Universe Nigeria pageant has been met with widespread support in her home country.
Many Nigerians view Adetshina as a symbol of resilience and strength, particularly in light of the challenges she faced in South Africa.
Adetshina's return to Nigeria has sparked important conversations about the treatment of Nigerians and other Africans abroad, particularly in countries where xenophobic sentiments are prevalent. Her decision to participate in Miss Universe Nigeria is not just a personal achievement, it is also seen as a broader statement about the determination and resilience of Nigerians in the face of adversity.
In Nigeria, Adetshina's story has resonated deeply with many who have faced similar challenges abroad.
Her participation in Miss Universe Nigeria is viewed as an opportunity to showcase her talents on an international stage, free from the xenophobic pressures she encountered in South Africa. The Nigerian pageantry community has expressed pride in her accomplishments and optimism about her chances in the upcoming competition.
The public reaction in Nigeria to Adetshina's experiences in South Africa has been one of solidarity and support. Many Nigerians have taken to social media to express their outrage over the xenophobic treatment she received, and to voice their support for her decision to return home and compete in Nigeria.
There has been a strong call for the Nigerian government to take a firmer stance in protecting its citizens abroad, particularly in countries where they may face discrimination.
In South Africa, the reaction has been more mixed. While some have expressed regret over how Adetshina was treated and have supported Malema's stance, others remain firm in their belief that South African pageants should prioritize South African citizens.
This has further fueled the debate about xenophobia in South Africa and the broader challenges of integrating foreign nationals into the country's social fabric.
Julius Malema's support for Adetshina has also continued to stir controversy. While his supporters see his actions as consistent with his Pan-African ideals, his critics argue that his focus on foreign nationals comes at a time when many South Africans feel neglected by their government.
This has led to a broader discussion about the role of foreign nationals in South Africa and the country's obligations to its own citizens versus its commitments to broader African unity. The xenophobic backlash that Adetshina faced in South Africa is not an isolated incident, but part of a larger issue that has plagued South Africa for years. Xenophobia in South Africa has manifested in various forms, including violence against foreign nationals, discriminatory policies, and social exclusion. These issues have strained South Africa's relationships with other African countries and have called into question the country's commitment to Pan-Africanism. The treatment of Adetshina has highlighted the deep-seated xenophobia that exists in some parts of South African society. It has also underscored the need for greater efforts to combat these attitudes and promote a more inclusive society. The backlash against Adetshina has sparked important conversations about the role of foreign nationals in South Africa and the challenges they face in trying to integrate into South African society. The broader implications of this issue extend beyond South Africa. Xenophobia is a problem that affects many African countries, and it poses a significant threat to African unity. The treatment of foreign nationals, particularly those from other African countries, has the potential to undermine efforts to promote solidarity and cooperation across the continent. Chidimma Adetshina's decision to compete in Miss Universe Nigeria marks a new chapter in her journey. After the challenges she faced in South Africa, her participation in the Nigerian pageant is an opportunity to reclaim her narrative and showcase her talents without the burden of xenophobia.
The Nigerian pageantry community has rallied around me, expressing pride in my resilience and optimism about my chances in the competition. Competing in Miss Universe Nigeria is not just about winning a title, it is about representing my country and standing up against the discrimination I faced in South Africa.
Her journey serves as a powerful reminder of the resilience required to overcome adversity, the importance of standing up against discrimination, and the need for greater understanding and unity within Africa. Mia Le Roux' victory in Miss South Africa 2024 is significant for several reasons. As the first deaf person to win the title, Le Roux has broken new ground in the pageant world.
My victory symbolizes progress in the inclusion of people with disabilities and has been celebrated as a milestone for the disabled community in South Africa.
Le Roux's win also has broader implications for South Africa. It highlights the country's evolving attitudes toward inclusivity and diversity, showing that beauty and talent are not confined to conventional standards. Her success challenges stereotypes and promotes greater acceptance of diversity in all its forms.
The significance of my victory extends beyond South Africa. It's a reminder that beauty pageants, often criticized for promoting narrow standards of beauty, can be platforms for promoting inclusivity and challenging societal norms.
Le Roux's success is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of embracing diversity in all its forms. The intertwined stories of Chidimma Adetshina and Mia Le Roux offer a powerful commentary on the state of South Africa and the broader African continent. Adetshina's journey from South Africa to Nigeria highlights the challenges that foreign nationals face in South Africa and the broader issue of xenophobia that continues to plague the country. Her decision to compete in Miss Universe Nigeria is a testament to her resilience and determination to overcome adversity. Le Roux's historic victory in Miss South Africa 2024, on the other hand, offers a beacon of hope for the future. Her success in the pageant world challenges traditional standards of beauty and promotes greater inclusivity and diversity in society. Her win is a reminder that beauty is not confined to conventional norms.